When we write or edit or translate, publish, distribute work, we always do so under the influence of systems that we're subject to or that we have created and participate in. And I guess it's my hope that by engaging in all of these activities consciously, we can not only critique those systems, but also model different ones.
Choo-choo, whistle and the uniform's right. He appears to conduct himself and
being a performance studies scholar, I guess I have a sort of not looser, but a more flexible way of thinking about the idea of text, right? And I'm making a distinction between text here and writing because I think we associate writing with writing down, with particular sort of engagement with two-dimensionality, if you will. Whereas text, to me is not only about texts, plural, but also about texture and textual and contextual. And so I guess I can't help but think that my relationship to writing, or my feeling about writing as text, is performative.
So one of the things that poetry can do is to create a space for the production of new forms of knowledge. And while that might not seem like a terribly exciting thing, it's in fact the very edge of radical practice. Poetics, as an inherently transdisciplinary practice, I would argue, is interested in reconfiguring the horizon of the possible.
That despite all the technology that exists, that's available beyond the pen, most people treat writing, the art of writing or the writing literature, as something that's done with a pen and paper. This moment actually is an ideal moment to break that open and to use everything, to use concept, to use walking, to use pedagogy, to use movement, to find ways to do work on the street, to do work related to food, to do work related to housing, and bring it into the art.
Itself like a didactic sort of, what can you say like pro-slavery? One of the more audacious things I did with this book is I tried to bring in a voice that was maybe a little conflicted about the whole thing. It's told from multiple perspectives, and one of the perspectives from which it's told is the voice of crack cocaine.
American literature tells something. A woman in a plain black dress, a Japanese woman, Italian. The setting changed. They were all people I knew. A lumberjack giving birth to a baby. My, a body does get around. And words bounce, if you let them. Moving like waves throughout the air. Like, this is for you. I don't want it. It's for you. Take it. Because our blood, in fact, has a chemical composition analogous to that of the sea. So lie on the floor, head on books, feet on more books, stare up at the ceiling. At this point in the story, even the ceiling is glorious.